$1.2 billion market and an optimal selling price of 395 Singaporean dollars.
$395 for transit luggage might not be true, but $395 for our iconic might be like pretty right.
So do you think the other teams that might have suggested Malaysia would be wrong?
We are not saying that they are wrong, we are saying we are right.
Anand's team will get good feedback.
Ayushka team,
Sudhanshu's team.
We hope that the founders will love it, but let's see how it goes.
But we'll be pricing it 45 to 44% below Samsonite or like Samsonite or Remova kind of brands.
So I think Away is above Samsonite. Away and July both are above Samsonite. Away is not a strong player in Singapore. But that's okay. I understand. So you're saying it's a step just above Samsonite. Is that where you're saying Mokobara should be, or below Samsonite?
Solving case studies can be an integral part of your MBA journey, and if you happen to participate in real-life case problems, that can be even more interesting. I'm here at the Scalar School of Business, where 3 finalist teams will be presenting their case solution to the Mokobara founder tomorrow. The problem statement is Mokobara, after its success in India, wants to expand to other countries in the APAC region, and the students have to understand whether which particular market, which particular country they can enter in, and what can be the GTM strategy in terms of product, price, placement, promotion. Let's see if I can help these teams refine their last-minute pitches. And we will also go through their presentations, we'll go through their thought process, so you can also go through them, try to understand how you can build these case presentations. At the same time, try to judge which particular team out of these 3 is going to perform the best tomorrow. So let's roll on. So how do you go about doing the analysis?
So to solve the problem statement, we divided into 2 major chunks. First, we did the exploratory secondary research, where we did the case study research and expert research. And to validate that, we have done primary research. We have connected with a lot of people from Singapore, taken one-on-one interviews, did focus group discussion, and also
we reached out to quality leads like investors, VCs and entrepreneurs in Singapore to get deeper insights.
So do you think the other teams that might have suggested Malaysia would be wrong?
We are not saying that they are wrong, we are saying we are right.
Nice. Okay.
What's your insight? Which country are you choosing to enter?
So based on our research, Singapore came on the top.
So we narrowed it down to Malaysia as a country. So we are recommending that Mokobara enters Malaysia first in the APAC expansion. That was the problem statement.
We gave scores to each country. There are around 38 countries in APAC, so we gave scores to each country, and based on that we prioritize Singapore.
We actually had 31 parameters. So based on that we did a factor analysis and came up with Singapore as the top list.
Got it. So what was that big picture that you got out of this analysis? Like, what's your final solution that you're going to pitch tomorrow?
So we have partnerships with Singapore Airlines. We have partnered with Zipper, and for wheels also. There's one company, YKK. That's the number 1 producer of zippers. And second is checking the market in Singapore. We have suggested lifetime warranties.
Okay, so partnerships, warranties. So do you think that would be enough for tomorrow?
So initially we want the users to try our small products like neck pillow and other travel accessories. First they will get to know about the brand. Then if they like it, they will come back and they buy the bigger products. So that's how Mokobara got successful in India as well. So that is the buying behavior we have noticed, and we want to implement there as well.
So that won't be 100% enough, but there are few things that we did. So what we did is we picked 30 companies who went to Singapore and succeeded. So we did a case study in each of those 30 companies, took the best out of each of them, used those insights in our GTM while crafting our GTM for Mokobara.
Got it. And your slides are great and everything, just that you have a lot of data in your slides. One thing definitely you can do is if those insights can be on the top itself, that okay, this particular slide, let's have those insights at the top so that we know that we don't have to go into the data and then understand the inside out of it. Because if some founder is basically judging your presentation. They don't want to go into the details, okay, what happened, but they want to get that big insight out of every slide. So if you can have those insights right at the top in the form of text or something, I think that will make it even better.
Do you think you could have made this presentation, done all the analysis before coming to an MBA program?
Honestly, no, because there is like a lot of courses which I took and which helped me working on this project. Apart from that, I was also lucky enough to get the internship a couple of months back. So for them also, I did the same thing, did the primary research and secondary research, and they are planning to enter into US market. So prepared a GTM for them as well. So I think that all those things really helped me to prepare to work on this project.
So teams who are presenting tomorrow have gone back to their preparation stage again, making those last minute refinements and in getting those suggestions incorporated in their presentations. And we have a team here. You are not presenting tomorrow, right? So what went wrong?
I think in compared to efforts, everything was very similar because we used a lot of the course content that we were taught in the classroom. But I think according to me, what went wrong was we were not able to present all of the learnings or all the insights that we got in the presentation. So because there was some last minute work that we were trying to do and things went all around the place. And then Yukti is also discussing about the Hustle project that she was working on. And yeah, a lot of things.
Kya hustle kya hota hai? Like what exactly is that?
I think you should explain the hustle.
Sure. So we all know that building a business, you learn it by actually doing it, hai na? So Hustle program is that for us, where we get on the ground, get our hands dirty, and we build from scratch. So we build our own startups or
so you are building
business.
A startup?
Yes. So I'm building one here. So I'm the co-founder of Nook and Nature. So what we do is we help people transform their boring and underutilized balconies into functional and beautiful green paradises.
Oh, nice. And this is something you started here, or you were doing it before as well?
No, it's something we started here as part of the Hustle program.
Nice. And what were you doing before your MBA program?
I was working at a company called Prequin as an associate. So they do data management for alternatives market.
Okay, so you came with work experience.
Yes, of about over a year.
Oh, yeah. Nice. But you came as a fresher, na?
Yes, I came as a fresher.
So there might be a lot of differences because she has work experience. She is working on this particular startup as well. Obviously, has got a lot of points to put on the CV, especially if they want to present it to a recruiter or anything. In your case, it might get difficult, and I get a lot of questions from freshers as well. If I'm in a B school and I want to build my CV. So what are the things that I can do? Because most of the CV would be empty if you do not have a good work experience. So what happens in your case?
So in my case, as I'm a fresher, I didn't had a lot of things to put. So I tried getting as much opportunities I could get. I applied for a project manager internship, which recently came out for Undivided Capital. It's a VC firm which is creating a discoverability platform for early stage founders, and I am helping them scout and manage all those founders on that platform.
So how do you get this internship?
We have a Scaler portal, Scaler School of Business.
Okay, so it's specific for you, not like a portal like LinkedIn or anything.
No. So this is a Scaler School of Business portal wherein all the jobs are listed, all the internships are listed. So there I applied for Undivided Capital's product manager role, and it is run by Royal Jansen. He's also an investor in Scaler, Zepto, Jupiter. So that is what he came up with, this interesting project, and we applied. So me and one of my other friend Raju, we both are working on this project as product managers.
So all of you have had your happy moments as well.
Yeah.
Yes. I think now also we are happy with chilling compared to looking at their hard work. We are okay.
But you will be here tomorrow, right?
Yes.
For the presentation.
Yes.
Nice. You want to see how the other teams have done.
Yeah.
Exactly, and then tell about them as well.
And also chase the Mokobara founder.
Why were we not?
Why were we rejected? Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm back at the campus. Today is the case presentation day. Few hours to go for the case presentation. Let's see if the students have got time to make those refinements in the last 24 hours. And obviously, it was an all-nighter for them. So let's see today how they perform. कौन लगता है कौन जीतेगा या फिर किसको बेस्ट फीडबैक मिलेगा आउट ऑफ द 3 teams?
I think the team with Sitanshu, Yash, Raju,
क्यों?
that team. मैंने उन्हीं का PPT देखा है, बाकी लोगों का नहीं देखा है. It's very interesting.
I have not seen any PPT.
No, still like you know your batchmates, right? You know your batchmates. Based on that, take a guess.
So I think Anand's team will get good feedback.
Ayush ka team
will win.
will.
Yeah, I feel the same. Sitanshu's team is, I think, would have the biggest pie of the cake.
Sudhanshu has promised everyone a pizza. Pakka. So, कैसा है feeling? Nervous? Excited?
I think more of excitement because there's a good work of hard work that's gone behind it. Presenting in front of founders is quite exciting.
And could you manage the changes? Revenue model build हुआ?
Yeah, we were able to. Yeah, we were able
nice,
to.
Yeah. Pretty fast.
Yeah.
24 hours. Less than 24 hours
Less than
turnaround
24
time.
hours.
Almost 12 hours.
Yes.
Nice. क्या expect कर रहे presentation से?
I think we have done like a lot of effort, did like a lot of research, and come up with like a lot of great insights actually. So we hope that the founders will love it, but let's see how it goes.
So चलो यार, all the best everyone. कोई भी मतलब ऐसा doubts है, we can still discuss. I think we have around 10 minutes or so to go. They will be here anytime.
We actually are not asking any doubts because we don't want to come up with something at the last moment.
Yeah,
and
exactly. Now is not the time. Now is not the time. Just practice your pitch, whatever it is. The key insights, as we were discussing yesterday as well, should come out from the slides rather than going into the depth of explaining like each and every concept what you did. So all the best.
Yeah. Thank you.
And we are about to start.
6 weeks of hard work, going through 100 plus research papers and articles, and 27 plus expert interviews, making a GTM deck of 48 pages, last night making it 15 due to a 10-minute constraint.
To solve this, first we came up with a very strategic approach. We applied a smart filter of seeing the FDA, trade agreements which are good with China, because we believe to be successful in a brand, as important as branding, it should be also the supply chain efficiency, which is a key factor in defining the brand to go further.
Again, as we said that India at that time when Mokobara entered was an aspirational middle class which was growing. We want to dig down deeper into the same target demographic into Malaysia as well. So Malaysia also has a rising middle class. So there also the aspirational middle class population is still there, who wants to get better products, who want to differentiate. You don't want to be searching your luggage across the 100 luggage on the same baggage belt. You want to stand up. And these were some of the insights that we got through our primary and secondary research.
The sequencing of these market really matters. I think if Mokobara is able to do a good job in Singapore, it will travel really fast to Malaysia. Like if I'm able to do a really good job in UAE, I can travel really fast to Saudi. The other route is difficult, right? So also it's a sad reality, and hopefully it will change very soon. But you know, when a brand gets down from west, it travels faster. But given we already have, we are a very well established Indian brand, right? The brand India itself, especially when it comes to consumer goods, when it comes to design, it's not a very well appreciated outside, right? So we also have to, whenever we go out, right, we have to fight that perception as well, right?
So the founders were really impressed on how we approached to the GTM through all our market research. The only aspect that they wanted us to cover more on is branding. So how we position our brand in APAC region is something which we would have done better, or said something with more conviction. That's what we received as feedback.
So we came up with bonus miles. So let's say a base frequent flyer can have 5% of extra miles if he purchases Mokobara bag and checks in the Mokobara bag in the airline. And lastly, we have baggage belt turnover. So it's basically guerrilla marketing strategy where we came up with there's a time gap between when the customer or traveler waits at the baggage belt and the baggage comes. So there's a gap of 5 to 10 minutes in the airport in the baggage belt area. So what we can come up is we can keep 15-20 identical same color Mokobara bags on the baggage belt, and let's spin those on the crucial. so that the new travelers who are coming to the airports can see those luggage and see what Mokobara is trying to do and trying to just establish a brand in the consumer's mind.
It's amazing. I think I like the way the presentation was laid out. This was definitely one of the most easy to read presentation. So from that point of view, this was amazing. Also the kind of details that were there in terms of the go-to market and the ideas and everything was really amazing.
What we did well was guerrilla marketing. Founders like when we think out of the box rather than traditional thinking. So we gave 2 guerrilla marketing ideas. One was building a national museum for luggage where we can put old traditional designs that could attract the viewers and grab attention, because attention is that what marketer wants. Second was collaborating with Singapore Airlines, and in the belts while we are waiting we can keep Mokobara bags and that could grab attention.
And this is the launch, how we are going to launch. So this is pre-launch, what we have done, like market research. We'll also do the D2C setup, partner with the Lazada and Shopee and different malls, Vivo City, etc. Then we'll do launch event like what Suhas mentioned, 3 different events. We'll do digital campaigns, and in the post-launch we have to do performance analysis, retail expansion and loyalty program, so that the customer is, once they have bought the bag and Mokobara product, they are loyal to it and they can come again to buy different products. So yeah, that's all. Thank you so much.
So no, this is first of all this is extremely detailed to that level where just to soak all this in will take me at least a week. So kudos to such a in-depth work.
So what went well in our presentation is, first, the founders appreciated that how much in-depth research we have done. We also suggested the influencers. We also understood the branding, how the competitors are doing their advertisement. So in-depth research, what we did was something the founders liked.
At the first time, I couldn't actually decide which is better and which is not. You guys have done a phenomenal job in the research part of it. Some of you have done very good in making it clear, and the insights were also pretty clear. And some of you went ahead and also made it into a very good flow of the presentation right now. For example, there were 2 presentations where they did amazing research. It was like a proper document of 40 to 50 pages, which I will refer to of multiple paragraphs, right, which are very useful for me. I mean, when some of you asked what is the reason you want to do this project with us, this is the answer I gave, right? Like, collective intelligence is definitely more than me going and doing a research there. And I will come with a lot of baggage from what I have been doing in the last 3 years in a brand. But you guys, being a completely third person's perspective, have actually brought in some good things as well. Yeah. And really happy to meet all of you guys today. This is amazing on how this turned out to be.
So today was a great example of such environment and case challenges in a B-School. Students got to learn a lot from the Mokobara founder on how to approach the real life case problems. And if you happen to be an MBA student, whenever you get such opportunity in your campus, do participate in such case competitions. You will be learning a lot.